Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to do another tarot tea time, this time on Ben and Jen. So everybody's been talking about Ben and Jen and how excited they are for them. I was really a part of this whole movement, and I was like super excited about it, and I was rooting for them, and I felt the vibe. But then when I saw them together at the Met Gala, something about Ben's face and his energy, I can't really explain it. Like, I just kind of get a feeling about things and about people. I just sensed that something was a little bit off with them. So I want us to, instead of us just like speculating, why don't we read the energy? Let's see what the tarot tea time is on them. The tarot tea is on them. And let's see if we can kind of get a feel for what's really going on here behind the scenes. So let's see. This one's going to be good. I don't know. I just have this feeling there are like a lot of layers with their relationship. And I'm really curious to see like if they're going to make it, how legit is it? Just like, what is their vibe? Okay. All right, so let's do J-Lo first because ladies first here. Okay, so first we have the Page of Swords for J-Lo. Okay, yeah, so this is some of the vibe I was feeling. She comes across, so usually I would read the Page of Swords as like someone who's immature. I don't think that she's immature though. In this case, that's not what this means. I feel like, but it does mean like she is acting immature in the situation because she's guarded and she's been hurt. So people who are like really emotionally intelligent, obviously like they don't react to things. They respond and like, you've heard all of those things, I'm sure. She's in a place right now where she's acting like the Page of Swords. She's not really being her highest self in this relationship yet. And I think the reason is because she's been hurt so much that she's just really guarded. She needs to get back into her heart and out of her head. And that kind of makes sense for me. I mean, after what happened with A-Rod, how much he hurt her, the whole scandal with Madison LaCroix, that would be so, it was so hurtful. It was so awful. Their families were like, I can really see why she might be guarded in this case at the moment. So that's really interesting. She's coming off as more guarded and not as emotional. She's thinking, so swords are like thinking, like associated with air signs. So she's not really grounded in her heart at the moment. Very interesting. All right, let's see Ben. What's his energy like? How's he holding up with all this? Okay, Ben is the Queen of Pentacles. He's ready. And that was kind of so this is sort of what I was getting. Like when I saw their pictures at the Met Gala, in particular, she seemed a little bit stiff to me, which might be that guarded energy that we just picked up on. She seemed sort of stiff to me. She looked gorgeous, as always. J-Lo always looks gorgeous. She's like very fit. She like had this amazing like regal. I mean, she's a Leo, so she had this vibe about her. And her outfit was just like phenomenal. The Ralph Lauren, like oh my God, just all of it. Like all of it. She looked fabulous. Ben had this kind of like goofy look on his face at certain points where I felt like he was very much kind of a lovesick puppy, but I wasn't really feeling this connection between them. Like I felt like the energy was kind of going like this. Do you know what I mean? Like they were sort of missing each other. Like she was there with a vibe. Obviously, I think she really cares about him, of course. And then I was getting this different vibe from him. And so this kind of explains that. So she's still feeling pretty guarded. We put these two together. They're in a totally different place. A Page of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles, they're just like on different wavelengths. Now, he is coming across to me as more nurturing, more stable, more grounded. He is ready for a relationship. He is looking at this as his like second chance for love and stability. I actually think he's looking at this as like his chance, his one chance, because obviously he's been through like divorces and different things like that. So those things didn't work out. I think that he's really, really ready to be with someone that he can build a stable life with. And then we get Pentacles. So this is also a little bit for him, and doesn't have to be in a bad way, but a little bit for him rooted in financial stability. Now, I think he already has financial stability. Obviously, he's Ben Affleck, but I think that he also feels like this is someone that he can continue to build more and more wealth and stability with for himself, for their kids, like they can build this family life together. I think that he sees abundance in all forms. And the Queen of Pentacles is associated with earth signs. So he's feeling really grounded right now and really present. She's in her head, a little bit airy, not quite sure what she's doing yet. She's doing it, but she's like not all in yet. Interesting. Okay. So let's see how their energy is reading together. What is the combined effect of their relationship on both of them at this moment? King of Wands, major passion. Okay, I like this. So passion is what brought them together. So this was genuine. I was a little bit worried that in this place we were going to get like a Pentacles card or like, I don't know, something that has to do with more materialism or like, you know, if we got like the 7 of Cups or like, I just wasn't really sure. But this is King of Wands, so major passion. They were originally drawn to one another back in the Gigli days by pure, unadulterated passion. And that passion has been reignited. So they've still got it. They still have that spark. They still have a lot of steamy nights, a lot of steamy date nights. They are definitely in a very hot and heavy situation. And they're both feeling it equally, which I think is really, really good. How spicy for them. Also, this can signal that they could have some arguments. So I actually think some of these arguments are stemming more from J-Lo based on the fact that she's represented by the Page of Swords. So I think that there is a lot of energy there, and they've got to be sure that they channel it in the right direction so that it doesn't become one of those things that like, it's like hot and heavy and like it starts fast and ends fast. Like, I think they really have to guard against that. So that's really interesting. Okay, let's see what else the energy is for them together. Oh my gosh, King of Pentacles. Okay, so Ben is really comfortable right now. Ben is jiving with this relationship because he showed up as the Queen of Pentacles, and then one of the energies that's being produced by their union is the King of Pentacles. King and Queen, obviously they go together, so this is like double confirmation that there is a lot of abundance. Obviously, they're two of the biggest celebrities in the world, but there's a lot of abundance when they come together. So whereas in the past, both of them have dated people who were not on their level financially, and I think that that probably created a lot of power imbalances. And if, you know, you can imagine that would, the person that he dated last was, I believe, Ana de Armas. I mean, and then there was like that thing that came out about him like sending a message to a girl on, I think it was like Raya or something. So clearly that would be him pursuing and being with women who were not on the same level as him as far as like star power and financially, which that is not the prerequisite for a good relationship, as we all know. However, I can see how if we put ourselves in that position, how that could create some mistrust or just like feelings of unease. Like if you are with someone who is not in the same place that you're in, I can imagine feeling like, well, like, are they really here because they want to be with me? Or are they here? It's like reminds me of like the Bachelor and Bachelorette franchise. Like, are they here for the right reasons? Like, I could see that being something that maybe has gone through his mind at different times. And I think the same thing for J-Lo in the past. Because remember when she dated that backup dancer like Chris? And then, I don't know, J-Lo's really dated all over the map. I also feel like Ben is a much bigger star than A-Rod. Now, maybe I'm just not a sports fan, so I'm biased, but I just feel like when I think of Ben, I think of like A-lister. When I think of J-Lo, I think of A-lister. When I think of A-Rod, I think of like sports guy, athlete, someone who's done well and been successful, but like, would he get invited to the Met just like by himself? I don't think so. Like, he's just like in a different arena. You know what I mean? Like, he's in the sports world. He's not like in this Hollywood world as much as these other two are. Do you know what I mean? I think so. Let me know in the comments if you don't agree. Or if you do agree. Like, you know, I'd love to hear your opinions, honestly, on this tea. Because it's very juicy. It's very, very spicy. But this King of Pentacles energy tells me that they are definitely in a place where they're comfortable with each other. And I think that what they both want from this relationship and what they're getting from this relationship is this feeling of like, we've both worked really hard in our lives. You know, they obviously were together 18 years ago and they were doing well back then. So imagine, oh my gosh, imagine like the amount of money and like I mean, they've done well for themselves. So now I think that being together, they can both kind of put their feet up and say, okay, I can relax around this person. I can finally enjoy my wealth. I can finally enjoy my wealth with someone that I trust and I feel comfortable around. And I think that that's really, really important for both of them to be able to let their guard down. I like this. I like this a lot for them. I see that this is like creating a lot of stability in their lives. And I think that's something that both of them need. So if we look at J-Lo and like everything she's been through, she has a Scorpio moon. And people with a Scorpio moon tend to, or she has Scorpio and Venus. I don't remember, but she has a really important Scorpio placement, either the moon or in Venus. And when you have a major Scorpio placement that has to do with your emotions, there can be a lot of karma associated with your love life. So for her in this lifetime, she's meant to learn a lot of lessons via her love life, which can be, as we can imagine, pretty difficult, right? So she's really been through it. Like when I look at her energy, when I just like try to, read her vibe, I think that she is a good person. I think that she is a really fun person, a really spirited person, a hardworking person. But I also think that she's really been through it in the love department. Like I just feel this weariness. Like when I try to think of her or I like look at a photo of her, I can kind of feel her energy. Like just this weariness around love. Just like, oh my gosh, if one more person lets me down, like she's in a place where she almost just like doesn't even want to go there. That's why she's the Page of Swords. She's just like, But there's hope because their relationship is passionate and stable. And I think that obviously those are the two things that any of us would need to like overcome our fears or this defensive behavior that really just comes from being hurt. Interesting. Okay. So what's next for the two of them? What does the future hold? Oh my gosh, the Eight of Wands, moving quickly. Okay, so their relationship is going to continue to develop. I would almost say, like if it wasn't Ben and J-Lo, I would say that they're going to be engaged like over Christmas. But because it's Ben and J-Lo, I believe they've already moved like in together, and like she moved to LA, I think, or something. They already moved to the same place. I really do think that they are very passionate, obviously. King of Wands as well. They're passionate about their relationship and things are moving quickly. I also think that they both really needed a change badly. I think that they've both been through enough to where they were so ready for this, and that's why it's moving quickly. I think that, so at first I was like, is this just like an arrangement so that they can both kind of like resurrect their careers? Did J-Lo need kind of a PR thing after the A-Rod scandal? Did Ben need kind of a boost after, the back tattoo? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be shady, but that was kind of a lot. That's kind of a lot. Like, are you okay? Anyway. And not that I have anything against tattoos. It's just like, it was just a lot. Like, I just never really saw Ben Affleck in that way. Maybe he was exploring a different side of himself. Or maybe he was having a mental breakdown. Who knows? Could be either one. But this just tells me that whatever's going on, things are happening quickly, things are moving fast, and I like that for them. I think they both were really, really wanting a breath of fresh air and a change. So here they go. Okay, what else is next for them? This is going to be my final card to just bring clarity to the whole Ben and JLo 2.0 situation. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Okay, more stability. All right, so I like this. I think that they're actually going to be together for a long time, possibly the rest of their lives. Maybe, I hope, JLo has finally been through all the karma of her Scorpio placement, and now she's ready to finally enjoy some of the rewards and some of the abundance if she can let her guard down finally. But I think that she will, based on the amount of passion and stability. I don't think that this is all about work. I think that originally they came together from an emotional place. A lot of people are saying, oh, this is just a publicity stunt, like I said. But actually, I really do think that they came together for love. And I think that the Page of Pentacles tells us that there's a lot of loyalty in their relationship. I just think they have to be careful that they don't become overly practical. They really need to keep the fans of romance and like the spice alive. I will say, I think that she had a little bit, this is going to sound so weird. I think she had a little bit more spice with A-Rod. And the only reason I'm saying this, let's pull an A-Rod card. I know, now we're getting extra tea time. There's a little extra tea. I don't know, I was inspired. What? For A-Rod, I got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, never mind. Okay, A-Rod moved too slowly for her. Well, and then he ended up cheating, so like that's not great. But the Knight of Pentacles is a stable love offer. But then why did he do what he did? Let's get one more for A-Rod. Justice. Justice was served in their relationship. She left him. He was embarrassed. She moved on to someone who was perceived as like, you know, it's like she really did kind of get her comeuppance. Like imagine, you know, J-Lo, like she then went on to like have this amazing whirlwind love affair that just like revamped her image even more so. So justice was served. Ace of Swords, she cut it off. Ooh, another sword for J-Lo. She's been hurt so badly, you guys, which obviously we know that, but the cards are even reflecting how badly. She was hurt so badly that she had to Ace of Swords A-Rod, just like cut him off completely in order to see this crown, in order to get her victory. But he hurt her really badly because she did see him as a stable love offer. She saw him as her forever person. And he messed up badly. And justice was served. He was exposed. He got dumped publicly. He ended up having to spend his birthday alone on a yacht. Like, remember when he like, was it his birthday? I don't remember. But he was like on a yacht and taking pictures, like thirst trap pictures. And she was on a yacht too over the summer, but with Ben looking fabulous, taking like just, he looked like it was so sad, honestly. It was so, but like, I loved it. Like, I'm like, it was so sad, but like, it wasn't sad. Like, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Cause like, what a sleazebag. But yeah, she cut him off. But I'm just curious about like the passionate nature. I'm getting so nosy. Okay, last one. Let's see if I can get one about like their, you know. Okay, never mind. I'm not getting anything about their like spicy life. I got the 5 of Wands. Ew, there was constant competition in the relationship, not only between the two of them, well, they're both Leos, but also for his affection. And that's ultimately what broke them up, remember? Because of the Madison LaCroix of it all. Okay, honestly, reading the energy of their relationship exhausted me. Like, she was so disappointed that he did not turn out to be this stable person in her life, you know, riding in on the horse, like, to be her person forever. The justice was like harsh and terrible, and she had to cut him off, and there was this competition in their relationship for his time and affection and love, and she just like, oh, it was so sad. Okay, so never mind. Gross. Ugh. We need to cleanse ourselves after that one. That was really bad. Poor J-Lo. I feel you, girl. So, okay, here's the deal. To sum up the tarot tea, their relationship is really awesome. It's exactly what both of them need at this time. J-Lo just needs to chill out and be able to trust Ben and see that he is really her Queen of Pentacles. He is going to be there for her. He's actually the right one now. In the past, he made mistakes, but now he actually is the stable offer that she can trust. The Page of Pentacles, they're going to go on a lot of adventures together. I could actually see them working together and creating new ventures, and really like being able to experience what they both wanted to experience. Let's pull a card about their past. Why did they break up in the past? The Magician. So intuitively, I just feel like there was too much going on. They were both in a phase where they were manifesting their most true destiny for each of them individually. So almost like, you know, twin flames that are burning so brightly, but like they just can't burn together in the moment because like it's like she needed to self-actualize, he needed to self-actualize, and their paths were just taking them in different places. So that's good. I don't really get, some people talk about how he cheated and stuff. Like there was speculation. I don't get that from the magician. I just get that they were both creating and manifesting their own destinies, and they needed to go to be apart to learn the lessons and to accomplish their goals that they were both meant to accomplish, like for their own soul purpose. So I like that, actually. I was thinking, like, what do they need to be careful of now to make sure that they continue to be in this Page of Pentacles energy? And I got the Eight of Swords. So that's like, they really need to watch their thoughts. And oh my gosh, swords, J-Lo. Okay. Yeah, they need to just be sure they continue to communicate from the heart and that they don't overthink things or fall too much into like fear. They need to stay connected to their heart and to their stability. And if they do that, it's going to work out great. Bottom of the deck, victory. Yeah, it's going to work out great. They're going to both have their victory. They're going to feel victorious. They're going to feel happy, loved, and they're going to have the relationship that they've both always dreamed of. I believe in them. I think that they can do it. Okay, I hope you guys like that tarot tea. It was a little bit juicy. It was a little bit spicy. It really wasn't anything that honestly, it was nothing too shocking, but I kind of like that because I was really thinking like maybe we were going to get like scammed just because their energy was so, honestly, at the Met, I felt like their energy was so weird. And even in the pictures and videos of them in Venice, I just felt like, I don't know, there was something still off, but like this is what's really playing out. It's not that anything's really off. It's just that like they're finding their footing and there are some trust issues and things that J-Lo, I think, just is working through. But I think that Ben is the person that can actually nurture her heart through this to help her heal. And I think she's helping him heal as well. All right, you guys, there will be another episode. I don't know. Okay, you guys, you know I put up new videos every single week. So if you like this video, please subscribe. And as the YouTubers say, smash that like button. And I will see you guys next time. If there's a celebrity couple that you guys want the tarot tea on, please comment below and I will do a reading just for you and post it here on YouTube. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.